our first guest has kept us laughing for 5 seasons when he was on In Living Color, and now you can catch him in this summer's cult classic Sharknado 4. Please welcome back to our show our longtime friend, Tommy Davidson. We're the same age. I know you prepped for 50 as well.
We the same size now, too. This girl been doing work. Just look at her, skirt.
Well, while you were getting prepared in your green room, were you watching Hot Topics?
Yeah, the hottest one to me was the Drake thing.
Okay.
Yeah, like 240,000 was stole from his house, but you don't got to do that because he got his on his chain. So all you got to do is like get a motorcycle, say, hey, Drake, give me your autograph. Wham, I got it, yeah. Controller.
Here's the thing. I mean, you have been doing comedy. We've known you for, like, what, 30 years of our lives at this point?
30 years,
so
yeah.
You used to be, you know, in that age group as well. When you first started getting your checks, were you wild and loose at your house having parties? Did people used to steal stuff?
No, I wouldn't let anybody at my house.
Thank you.
Because, you know, I lived in a one-bedroom apartment where the bathroom and the kitchen were, like, right next to each other, you know? And so by the time I did get a house, you know, it was full of kids. So, you know, the only parties I had little jumping balls and trampolines and stuff like that. So anybody want to steal no Barney. You know what I mean? Like.
So congratulations, you recently got married.
Recently got married.
I see that your wife and I have something in common.
Ah, a little bit of style going there, eh?
I'm talking about the boobs.
Well, you know.
And then...
I didn't want to mention that,
but look, when I saw the back, I said, wow, has this always... She's a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
But it's just, what a body.
Thank you, yeah. She's body like karate.
Yeah. Show the other picture of Tommy and she on... Look at that.
Okay, yeah.
I know. And so now, I've heard that people...
I like big butts and ain't gonna lie. No.
Look, I heard that, that people, if they squint, they call you all iced tea and cocoa.
Well, you know, nice. Okay, that's a good comparison. But I saw Chris Rock, right, and we went to Saturday Night Live to visit him, and he was like, "Damn, who was that?" I was like, "That's my wife." He was like, "She looked like Coco when she was in high school."
So now this is your third marriage.
No, actually, this is the second.
Your second,
actually, this is
second marriage.
Yeah.
But you have 7 kids.
Yeah, I'll say I had a marriage and a half.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
6 kids.
Okay,
you know,
six kids.
Yeah, half of them are out of college.
Okay.
My 23-year-old is still at home, and she brought a new child into the relationship. Her 5-year-old, so we're now a unit. I watched a lot of Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
So
no, but that's how families are these days.
Yeah, here's a story.
Yeah. So is married life different on the other side of how old we are?
No, it's not. It's not different. But I just can't do what I used to do. Like, you know, like we're in Singapore, and I'm like, I'm going to take a walk, and she's like, it's 3 in the morning, you know, and I'm like, well, I can't take a walk at 3 in the morning, and she goes, nobody's wife wants their husband walking around in another country at 3 in the morning, and I was like, gee, I never thought about that.
So did you stay in the?
I went for the walk. But I mean, no. But it was Singapore, it wasn't New York City.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You know, so.
Well, all right, so I saw your wedding registry online. And
you saw it online?
Yes.
It's still online?
Yes, Tommy. Now, look,
You're welcome to Dubai, guys.
You've asked for some very... He's asked for some affordable stuff, just strange stuff.
Where did you get...
You want a garden hose?
I mean...
Really, Tommy?
Yeah, because I don't mess with hoses no more, so I needed, like... I needed a garden one, you know what I'm saying?
A rice cooker, Tommy? You know? A rice cooker?
I needed a rice cooker because, like, I eat a lot of Chinese food and it costs like $2 for a small pack. So I'm like...
Wind chimes?
Wind chimes, well, that's her idea.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, did you get everything?
I ran over the hose.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to buy me a new hose, okay.
It's like $15, Tommy.
Okay, well, still...
So Father's Day is coming up. Do you have to choose which children you spend time with? Does everybody congregate? Do they give you stuff you don't care about? Or like, how do you spend Father's Day?
I'm like every other father. I may get a tie. I might. You know, but if I can get them all, you know, my wife asked me that this morning. She said, "What do you want for Father's Day?" And I said, "I just want to be around you. You know, and I want to be around them." You know, because
were you serious? Or
yeah,
were you
I was
just trying to be
serious. Well,
sweet?
I'm serious because as fathers and as providers, the only thing we can control is the work that we do in providing.
Yes.
But being around the people that we love is all timing.
Yes.
You know, and so we have to wait for that to happen naturally. And naturally, we all want our kids around us. We want them around us, but you know.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Sidebar. Are you still really good friends with Jim Carrey?
I'm still good friends with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him are like brothers with different skin colors.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
back to the family. Would you guys do a reality show? I don't even want to hear what you're going to say if you're going to say the wrong thing.
No, they have to give me a really big old check. They have to give me a really big old check. Well, because
Tommy,
I mean, I kind of would like to, but you know, it.
have you been fishing?
Huh?
You know, aligned to the people that do reality TV?
I've had some offers to do that, you know, but I don't know. I just want my kids to stay the kids.
They're going to come in your house?
You know, they're going to be in my house, and you know, is that tuna fish eating? You like tuna fish? What kind? Starfish? I said, I just want a sandwich. A sandwich? You don't even saying it right. You know.
Now, so you've been doing this, we talked about it for 30 years. Does it ever get tiring, the hustle and the touring? Because as a comedian, it's not like you're at your house and in your town.
Right.
Like, you're all around the world.
I'm so glad you asked me that. I couldn't give it up. You know, it's one of those things where I get to have personal touch with my audience, and I wouldn't have it before. You know, so I go to...
Before what? Like when you
I didn't have it before when I was doing
color.
heavy movies back to back and
yes.
television series.
Yes.
You know, they get to see me, but they don't get to touch me.
Yeah.
So now, you know, I go to Detroit, I go to Dallas, or I go to Afghanistan or wherever I am, and people say, "Hey, man, I brought my grandmother to the show," or "It's my wife's birthday," you know, and I take that picture with him, and I still am in touch with them. I was in Afghanistan, right, and unfortunately, one of our soldiers lost his foot. You know? And so they come and get me and they go like, "Let's walk to his room in the hospital." I'm like, "What you want me to say to him?" You know? And so I pull back the curtain. He's in the bed. He got tubes in him and stuff. He leans up and smiles and goes, "What the hell are you doing here?" And I said, "I was about to ask you the same damn thing." So this is the kind of thing I get. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And plus, touring gets you out of the house for a moment.
Yeah,
away from the ball and chain and the kid. You know,
well, it gets me.
You can take those 3 a.m. walks.
Well, you know, yeah, I could you know, you
Just
go to the mall and I'm just a normal dude. I go to the movies. You know, she always don't want to see like the Avengers.
Right.
You know, so this weekend I'm gonna see the Avengers. She be like, "Yeah, well, you gonna see the Notebook again with me when your ass get back." You know, I'm like, all right, you know.
All right, so Sharknado 4.
Yeah.
Did you make it out alive?
I made it out alive.
Okay. Which means that if they do a Sharknado 5,
right,
you can be a part.
Right. I hope I can. It was just something different. You know, the black guy lives till the end.
Yes.
You know, and most importantly, he saves the world.
Oh.
You know, yeah. So you know, the character's like. It's like an Elon Musk kind of billionaire guy that has all these gadgets, you know, and so, you know, not only do I live, but I save the world with my gadgets.
Fabulous.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so.
And Cynthia Bailey from Housewives of Atlanta is in Sharknado 4.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
A lot of you actors get all highfalutin when reality people, you know, well, they're on the come up. Reality is the new reality.
No, I dig it.
You were nice to her.
I dig it.
And
I
she
mean,
was
the girl is making an honest
nice.
living.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So
absolutely.
and these people, you know, like Peter Guns is a good friend of mine. Look. All the women are like, "Are you sure? You sure you like him?" You know, but you know, I would be an old fan, just old-fashioned.
Yes.
If I was to say, look, a good movement in TV that's employing a lot of people is bad.
Right.
Because I've been around. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I embrace the good.
Yes.
And so anybody that comes my way that's making a nice living and doing their thing, I can only learn from.
Now, first of all, I love the way you look right now. I want to
Thank
give you
you.
some Tommy Davidson shoe cam. If you put your feet
Oh,
on
yeah,
those
okay.
feet.
Okay.
No, on those feet, Tommy. On those feet.
Okay.
Now, Tommy has always been a really natty dresser, and now he's got a fashion line. Thank
I
you,
do,
by the
I
way,
do.
for my pocket square and my tie and my,
Thank you,
know,
thank you,
my
thank
stick
you,
pin.
thank you.
So tell us about it.
It's
Quickly.
called Tongue Tied, and my wife was like, you know what, you got to come up with your own line. I always wanted to. We've been traveling internationally, so it's called Tongue Tied. Okay, it's a parody on me because I talk so much. You know, and you got to be sharp with the tongue and slick with the tie.
Okay.
And so we came up with these fashions. They are only from $10 to $20.
It's just in time for Father's Day.
Yeah. Just in time for Father's Day.
Where do you get this stuff?
Go to shoptonguetied.com.
They're
We
really
got free
beautiful.
shipping, $10 to $20. And the one thing that my wife drove home was, you know what? You can have some really nice stuff, but make it affordable.
Yes.
Make it affordable.
Affordability
So for
is
Father's Day, for graduation, for weddings, gonna get y'all some.
Well, Tommy, before you go, I want you to know I got you a wedding present.
Nice!
Take your hose and get out.
Nice!
It's an expandable hose. Give it up for Tommy Davidson, everybody.
Nice.
Go to wendyshow.com for more information about his comedy tour and his fashion line. Sharknado 4 premieres this July on the
Nice.
Sci-Fi Network.